Beat that shit.
Hey, bro, I lost this game because it's B live. Like, that don't make no sense.
You scored again, Jordan?
Yes, bro. Dak threw an interception wide open, Travis Kelce, bro.
God dang, dude. I mean, Jordan.
Good boy, Keith.
Look, Dak overthrew the ball to Travis Kelce, wide open.
Can't see that bit anyway, bro. What the fuck?
He got a whole aspect to be mine.
See that bit? No cap. I can't see that bit. I can't see that bit. No cap.
And I can't do nothing about it.
He fumbled out of bounds, of course. Hey! He's gone for it.
First opened in 2002, there's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Chicago Bears and the Detroit Lions. Time for a much-needed and much-welcome diversion. The NFL is back. Here we go, Week 1. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line.
And we never know just when it's our time, and legends are gone, and we don't know why. So before they go, look, here go toast. So give them a rose, but they still alive. I'm feeling like Will. I feel like a prince. I'm feeling myself. I'm loaded with bills.
Watch twist, watch twist, watch twist. Twist. Nine the mic. He runs. Shim. Push left. Tempo.
Now Wilson on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Ooh, moving from his tight end spot there.
Do you think that perhaps the play call was for him?
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long. From the gun, it's Wilson. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker, able to break that one up.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared.
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago.
Complete to A.J.
Green.
Touchdown,
28
Chicago.
yards. And the Bears have taken the early lead.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go, still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
25-yard line. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. He finds an opening past the 40. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A good pickup there, 21 yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 11 yards there and a Lion first down.
Lions.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Sliding out of the pocket. He's airing it out for Williams. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Mike Williams, 43 yards. And the Lions are an extra point away from tying this thing up. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
St. Gonzalez set to kick off.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Chicago.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. That's not one that he's going to want to remember, but he had to get it out of the way at some point, his first career interception.
And if he's the guy that they think he is, he's not laughing it off, but he's also not going to let it affect him as the game proceeds. He's going to go back out there, still be the same confident kid, the reason that they drafted him, and go out and play.
Tackled by Bradley Chubb, the number 5 pick in the 2018 draft.
4 yards.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
From the 31, Wilson, and he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. It was Von Miller who shot in there to get him down. Boy, he came in off the edge so quickly there.
Look out, because that's exactly what it was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback, because he had no chance to block him.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Akello Witherspoon. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
Intercepted.
Well, to me, it's pretty simple, and it's fairly obvious, isn't it? He's got to start making better decisions with the ball.
That's now 2 interceptions in the first quarter. After interception number 1, there was a long talk on the sideline. And now he's made another mistake.
Yeah, he's just been kind of laying these passes out there. He's kind of been floating them a little bit. He's got to be more decisive in his reads and definitely more decisive in throwing the ball. Rifle it in there every now and then.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 7 yards to pick up there. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there. A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
And that will be incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
To punt on 4th down, here's Rigoberto Sanchez. Back deep, Ryan Switzer. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say the great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I played with a guy who threw 2 interceptions in the first quarter of a really big game we were playing. And no, not quite of that level and not of that age. But I remember I remember looking over at him, and he was smiling. And I thought, what is he smiling?
Oh, it's out. Smith lost it. And this is picked up by the Bears. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. These defenses have become so opportunistic, and no matter what you're playing, in this case, wide receiver, you got to be careful.
You certainly do, because there is a phrase in today's football that we use all the time, completing the process of the catch. Well, it's after you do that where the trouble begins, right? Meaning you've tucked it away, you're trying to get downfield, but someone's always coming up trying to rake in the ball and knock it free. That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. It's caught. Jones. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. Thought they were going to force a 4th down. Instead, P.I. gives him the first.
And that's frustrating because you think you've taken them really deep into the count, haven't you? Instead, you've got to start all over. That could really, really be demoralizing.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
The tackle
first down for the Bears, a gain of 15.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 11 more yards that go around. A first down as well.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. I got you, punk. Check. I'm coming. 51's the mic. 51's go.
Here's Hurts to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears.
To Terry McLaurin. Touchdown,
Terry McLaurin
Chicago.
There to make the grab. And the Bears have taken the lead. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Bears 14, Lions 7. Will Lutz set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That could be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Now, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. Flush to his right. And that'll be incomplete.
Wilson on the
I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Bradley Chubb able to run him down for a 15-yard loss, and it will be 4th down. So on 4th down, Britton Colquitt on to punt. Back deep is DeAnthony Thomas. And the punt goes out of bounds. Where will they put it? They'll put it just inside the 45-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
It's a gain
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
At the 46-yard line.
Under a minute to go. Clock running at a back-and-forth first quarter of play.
51's the mic. 51's the mic. You better bring it. You better bring it. I'm letting you know right now, you better bring it.
Second down. Here's Hurts. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. 20, 10, and he's finally out of bounds, but he's taken it all the way down to the 8. It's a big-time play there for the Bears. 45 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. Now Jones. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown.
Jones on the carry. Touchdown,
an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Bears will add on to their lead. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked so well, and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now a throw for the left sideline, and he's got it. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. The Lions on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 5. And that is incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Here we go on 4th with Wilson. And it is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position.
Pull it together. Let's go. Mike 51.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown.
Touchdown, Chicago.
Andy Isabella, 30 yards, and the Bears will extend their lead. So the first play of the drive, they strike through the air and score.
His kick
a lot of coaches
good.
like change of possession as a time to go ahead and strike, and that's what we saw there.
Lions 7.
Ball turned over, first play, right to the end zone.
Set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Now this will make it into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Let's go. Check three.
From the shotgun to give to Jones. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd down.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And he stopped immediately there.
I would think as a play call, you want to look for some quick hitters to your tight end. Any type of a route to replace where that linebacker was. Because when you saw the speed with which he reacted and stuffed that play, maybe use that speed against him in the future.
Now they'll throw it with Wilson. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why they look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
On 3rd down, Wilson. It's caught left side by Cooks. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They'll try and run the option. And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position. They go play action here on 1st down. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
To George Kittle.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Hurts fumbles it. But the Bears look to get this one back, and indeed they did. So they'll keep possession. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. Play action. Here's Hurts. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say, maybe makes that offense feel good when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe he'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. It's a gain of 35. And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Ronald Jones there to make the grab. And the Lions are able to draw a bit closer. The touchdown all set up by the big play one snap before, but they finish it off here with a shorter completion, this time for the score.
I like how they stuck with what got them there, right? The big pass play. Got the momentum going, right? You create it with a play like that, and you come right back with another pass play to finalize things off.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone. The object there was to get the ball to him on a quick slant, see if he could get loose and take one the distance. But the defense was prepared, and incompletion results.
Second down, here's Jalen Hurts. And his throw here's incomplete. He was looking for his favorite target, A.J. Green, that time. And it's third down.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
He's going to fire one deep over the middle, and that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck, and the Lions will take over.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They come in off a touchdown drive the last time they had the ball that cut down that lead. Now the defense has done their part, got them the football back.
Momentum started to shift a little bit when they scored the touchdown. It increased when the defense got them the ball back. Momentum definitely in their favor. Then they got to keep things cranking, keep it on high so they can keep.
And Wilson's going to be intercepted a third time. Mackenzie Alexander with a pick. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. But when he went on the move there and started rolling out, I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Give them 32 yards as we inch our way to the 2-minute warning.
Well, you don't have to be a genius to watch this game and figure out they've had plenty of success moving the football here in the first half. We've seen exhibits A, B, C, and right on down the line, haven't we?
Yeah, we just saw exhibit Z right there.
Right here, guys. Fight 51. Mike 51.
Hurts. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears.
Complete to
Terry McLaurin.
Touchdown,
Already his second
Chicago.
touchdown here in this opening weekend. As the Bears push further out in front. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
35, Lions 14.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Lions take over first and 10. At their own.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it first and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there.
That's good for a Lion.
A good pickup there, 26 yards. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
Complete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Throwing again. Wilson. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. 3rd and long. It's Wilson. He's airing it out for Williams. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Ooh, he's running, he's running.
Alexander with a pick. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line.
Intercepted.
We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
At the 49-yard line.
Back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
This one caught by Isabella. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. He's going to air it out deep for Green. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown.
Complete to A.J. Green.
A.J. Green.
Touchdown,
Already
Chicago.
his 2nd touchdown
Will
here in
Lutz
this
lining
opening
up for the point
weekend.
after.
And the Bears will add on to their lead.
The
And they're
kick
able
is
to up
good.
the lead by 1 more.
Makes the score Bears 42, Lions 14.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts.
That's good.
As it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On first down, Wilson. He sets up the screen to Jones. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. That catch good for only a couple.
At the 38-yard line.
To throw again on 2nd down. Wilson. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Intended for Mike Williams. Incomplete.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Mike Knight, hey. Good job right there. Good job right there. Good. Hey, we got a seal. We got a seal. Here we go, D. Here I come again. Mike Knight. Good job right there. Hey, we gotta get tonight. Mike.
Throwing again here, Wilson. And that's caught by Smith. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the 2nd quarter. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
0. I'm coming. 14. I'm coming.
Wilson will throw again. Looking end zone, but it's
Wilson's
incomplete.
pass, intended for Brandon Cooks. Incomplete. Leads to 2nd and goal.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the
Gonzalez
field
on for the
goal
field
unit
goal.
to see about getting 3 points.
22-yard attempt.
This a fairly straightforward 22-yard short attempt. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, we'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the 2nd half. This will make it into the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
At their own 17-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives that end up in points, it's almost like a run in basketball to create that distance, and they're on a really big-time one right now.
It becomes contagious, doesn't it?
It absolutely does, because oftentimes it translates to your defense as well, because they're excited about getting the ball back for their offense that's playing so well.
Well, they are clicking right now. And that is incomplete. Andy Isabella was the intended target, but it'll be second down.
Looks like they went for the combo play there. A nice ample gain on the ground on the previous play. Going for the big shot on that one unsuccessfully.
Throwing is Hurts. He's going to go up top again. And that'll be incomplete.
Hurts
took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since.
58's the mic, 58. 58's the mic. Hey, we heavy on the edges, heavy on the edges. 58, boys.
From the gun, it's Hurts. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a fourth down. Now Lutz for the field goal try. From the right hash and call it an even 50 yards. And Lutz's kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the third quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
36 power.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson. And he connects with Hurts. And he is going to have a Lions first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. Jones with a carry on 1st down, but I don't think he even made it back to the line of scrimmage as the defense all over that one.
It's a loss of
and now you have to wonder, partner, at what point in time do they forget the running game? It's been a struggle so far in this one. I would think they'd have to start throwing it a little bit more.
On 2nd and 11 now. Wilson flushed out right. It's caught on the right side at Smith. And they do finally get him, but he makes it all the way to the 6.
For a Lions.
A big play there on the catch and run. And even 60 yards. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and
From the gun, it's Wilson. Rolling to his right. And he takes this one in for the Lions. Touchdown. Russell Wilson with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Lions are able to cut into this lead.
His
And that'll
kick
cut the lead
is
back now
good.
to 21.
Makes the score Bears 45, Lions 24.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10.
Watch the pass. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
They go play action with Hurts. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here, and what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
And this will be a Bears first down as the tackle made just shy of the 30. 7 yards there and a first down.
First down.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. They've got a pretty comfortable lead right now, but maybe a little too careless with the football that time for the rookie.
I think the key word there is comfortable, and there's 2 schools of thought on it. With that type of a lead, maybe you can take a few more chances because you have a cushion. Others will tell you, don't eat up the cushion with careless play. He'll learn to ride that line as he moves on.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Ronald Jones. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And thanks to the interception, the Lions offense cashes in with 6. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting in a great spot, up 2 scores here in the 3rd quarter. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Tackle made at the 21-yard
Stephon
line.
Tuitt, the one that got him down.
2 yards on the
And that
pickup.
last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
Second down, here's Hurts. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
It's a gain of 10.
And he's certainly been a huge factor in this one. He's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him? Double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now.
On the tackle.
23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
And a Bears first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
The first down
Picked off near the 32. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
10 at the 45-yard line.
From the shotgun, Wilson forced out to his left. And he'll be hit as he releases it,
Wilson
and
on
that'll
the
fall
keeper.
incomplete.
Certainly
for
appeared to
Ronald
take away his
Jones.
first read, and by the
Incomplete.
time he tried to look elsewhere and
It
find an
leads to
open
2nd
target,
and 10.
the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Trick tight. Mike, no. Good guys, 4 down, 4 down. Rip left, rip left. Mike,
2nd and 10 now, Wilson. And he'll go down. The Bears
Russell
get
Wilson,
there for the sack.
by
Von Miller able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Throwing on 3rd and long. Wilson, and he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And he is going to have the Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
Punch left, punch left.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Jones, and he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4.
Tremaine Edmonds on the tackle.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. From the 40 now on 2nd down. Wilson escaping the pressure right. That is caught right at the 10-yard line.
Another.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
At the 8-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker, able to break that one up. Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. They go back to the ground with Jones. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and goal.
On 3rd and goal, Wilson. That's complete, right around the 8. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there. He got out of bounds, that's a good thing, but still short of the 1st.
And now, since this brings up 4th down, the defensive play caller, grab your nerves, because now you don't want to be so amped up that you give them a 1st down by getting out of your lanes, but you also don't want to just lay back and let them have it easily.
Bumps up the helmet. Here we go. Let's go double count right here. Double count. Under 10. Punch left, punch left. 10.
They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson. And that is incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Chicago defense able to come up with a goal line stand. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. A real chance for them to salt this game away after that turnover on downs, holding a 2-score lead in the 4th quarter. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. 25 yards to pick up there, and also a 1st down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Complete.
A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead.
1st down.
Another nice
Bears.
pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
He's going to air it out deep for Green. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Fair to say the secondary play, whichever side you're on, hasn't really been a glowing exhibition so far, but a nice job there to prevent a long completion.
I agree with you, but at some point, someone had to make a play and try and stop this exhibition of almost speed race.
And this is caught. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago.
Touchdown,
A.J. Green with
Lutz
now
lining up
3
for the
Week
point
1
after.
touchdowns. And the Bears will extend their lead.
The kick
and
is
he knocks
good.
it through.
Makes the score Bears 52, Lions 31. Will Lutz set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week one because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. These fans just kind of beside themselves right now. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Wilson steps away to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
This is Jones.
47-yard line.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's third down.
44-yard
They'll go again to Jones. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. Move the chains, a gain of 7 on third down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7 at the Bears' 46-yard line.
Let's go double count right here, double count. Watch the run.
Operating from the gun, Wilson. And that's incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is third down.
Right left. Check.
From the gun, Wilson. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
It's now fourth down.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. The 20. And they will finally stop him, but a great return. Gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line. I'm starting to wonder, Charles, if 5 interceptions, is that the last that we've seen of him?
Well, I think that a lot of people hope that's the last they've seen of him in this game, probably including himself. If this were baseball, the manager would have been in the mound already and asked for the ball, and he'd be in there getting a shower. But in football, you might have to go stand on the sideline and watch the rest of it and see if your backup can do any better.
The run only got a yard. Here's second and 9. Hurts going to keep this himself. And despite the fancy footwork we saw, they'll get to him just inside the 15. They'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a third down.
2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown.
Complete to A.J. Green.
A.J.
Touchdown,
Green
Chicago.
there to make the grab. And the Bears use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Makes the score Bears 59, Lions 31. Will Lutz set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
Ronald Jones.
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And they got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Here's a quick throw out left. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. He'll get 17 that time, and the Lions have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Touch 50, touch 50.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
He was brought
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Josh Jones. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Tavon Young. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30. I just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game.
Wilson's
go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. On 3rd down, Wilson going for it all. And unable to connect, incomplete. Give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Mike 9. It's our time. It's our time.
4th down, here's Wilson. This is caught, it's Cooks. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Again, Wilson. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
to throw again is Wilson.
At the Bears' 8-yard line.
And now here is another interception. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. The number 7 usually lucky here, not for him. 7 picks he's thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since 1960.
And I know that the most recent time it happened, the guy who threw him, he'd won a Heisman Trophy in college, so sometimes you just have a lousy game. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad career, but when you're talking about one game, 7, you're right, not lucky at all.
Yeah, Ty Detmer, the last to do it in 2001, to throw 7 picks. On 2nd down now. It's Jones. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
And it's 3rd down. Today's final
Charles,
score,
it's one
Bears
thing to win. It's
59,
another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
As an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whenever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Bears, hey, you get a win, you get it on the road. You can't ask for much more than that to start the year. And they'll return home next week to take on the New York Giants. Meanwhile, for Detroit, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Lambeau to take on the Packers. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.